they could survive it. But if it's comboed together with the real-world manipulation, that's going to be a difficult one. But let's see if that happens here as we get on to our game one between Blacklist Academy versus Kagendra.
Alright. It's like start off. Sorry, could you able to hear me? Because Mets is actually like being caught out by Renegade here. This is quite an interesting situation.
Yeah, so far we can see Blacklist Academy. They are making their moves at the top. They're waiting for a pick-off, but same goes for Kagendra as well, waiting at the mid lane. But we can see Haji is not really showing himself. I think because he knows that, okay, there are 3 people there. Okay, let's not be too hasty and let's respect the opponent for now.
I mean, with 2 in the mid lane, I think this is like pretty, I think all-rounded. KAGE really being poked out. It's like it's not getting much help because it seems like the Lolita is just giving as much protection to Novaria from the Eve and during the early stages of the game. Super Gens actually taken quite low. He will be torn rose. Rindo will be able to get first blood.
Okay, that was quite a fast one as well. So Rindo make the rotation at the bottom and easily getting the kill from there. But it could be countered back by K-Dot. But he has backup there though. But Rindo, last hit. But there is K-Dot there to finish him off.
Yeah, I mean, like, just throw out the shurikens that Lancelot would not be able to survive. I think at the time, like, he tried to use as much of his skills to negate the damage, but I think it's no longer going to save him because Navarra has also joined down the bottom side, pressuring hard. Imagine if that Star Shatter connected. That would be quite devastating as well.
Yeah, I think K-Dot, he definitely knows a thing or two about Hayabusa. So the fact that he's allowed to pick this, I think that he has a potential to counter against the Yeef later on at the later stage during the fight. But now, the fight for the objective that's going to be the turtle, Rindo will secure it. And good backup there by Blacklist, making the rotation bottom to open up space for him.
I mean, this is definitely something they have to watch out for, considering Blacklist, known for their ube. Definitely watch out for those rotations going on. But I think overall, KAGE has been doing a good fight overall. Ooh, Mizuki almost like taken out. Has to force out the recall. Both members actually force out the recall. I wonder what's going on for Novara. She doesn't seem to be having low health. Maybe she was out of mana for.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's about the mana. And also at the same time, being at the lane is risky considering that 2 from Blacklist is there. But speaking about 2 from Blacklist, we got 3 there at the mid lane. But that kind of pulled 4 from Kagendra to come towards the mid, opening up more space at the bottom.
I mean, they're just answering and mirroring to what Blacklist is trying to do across the map. It seems like they are maybe looking for a play on the bottom side onto Dominic, but I don't think they're opting for that. He'll be taking the gold crab and but seems like mid side Addicted Mew will actually be taken really low, but the astral protection will be able to ensure that he's able to phase through the walls into safety. This is the really annoying part of Novaria. It's like she's just able to phase through walls, even outside the walls, to get to safety. And her movement speed increases with every wall she phases through.
And then it gets a little bit difficult to catch, right? So it's really up to, I would say, Rindo to really try to catch, because Rindo probably has the best mobility of all beside the Blacklist, and plus he has the damage. So it might not be a tanks a lot. I think this is definitely going to be a damage one.
Yeah, I mean, considering how Renegade and Dominic are really like beefy frontliners, that's to be expected. Penalty zone quite wasted, but Renegade conquering. I think Mizuki forced out the flicker. He will be able to survive. Numenon Blast lands onto 1, but Renegade will sacrifice himself to ensure that Rindo gets away to safety.
Wow, K-Dot, he's really on point right here. The real world manipulation from Haji will take out Addicted Meow, and he will be out of this for now. At the same time, we can see that Rindo secures the objective. That's going to be the turtle again in the hands of Blacklist.
I mean, again, objective gameplay from Blacklist. That's just, like, I would say, overall class. I guess it's just their training regimen overall. Whether it's international or academy, that is the standard they will uphold in KAGE. But overall, I would say, like, there is farming up really well. There's not too much of a goal like difference. Maybe if they're able to secure more objectives, that will be really helpful. I think both sides really has to watch out. Renegade getting another beautiful Tyrant's Rage. But Mizuki, Mizuki is really staying there. It actually connects the Numenon Blast. And Rindo, not enough damage.
Yeah, I mean, Mizuki, he is tanky enough though, so for him to be a target earlier on, I kind of expect Mizuki to be able to get away. But if you gotta think about it, Mizuki did expand his flicker there, so he cannot combo the Aluminum Blast and the flicker for now, for at least the next 40 more seconds of the clock.
That is one gutsy Lolita. I've never like imagine like under so much pressure, taking so much damage, you still stayed to finish the Numenon Blast, even though it didn't like produce too many results. But hey, and we need to see more of that from Mizuki.
Yeah, you know what? You might, if you already executed, you might as well go all the way. Despite him know that okay, Numenon Blast hits, but there's no one else to follow up. But he knows that because he's behind the wall, he'll be fine anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, like the thing with having Haji on the Eve ensures that he will be able to like dish out damage from a relatively safe distance. But from like bottom side, 3 rotating from Kage, 4 from Blacklist. Astral Echo will reveal their positioning. They will back off because the hitbox increase will be a pain to deal with.
Well, gotta keep an eye on the turtle at the top lane. So far, we can see that Kagendra, they are surrounding the turtle, so they definitely want the objective. But we have Blacklist in the house.
Straight up beautiful combo. Tyrant's Rage into the penalty zone. Super Gen split will be able to get out into safety. But no answer, no star on the turtle. Kagendra understanding that they're at a manpower disadvantage, and Rindo once again will be able to take this turtle with no contest.
Yeah, because without Mizuki there, no Numenon Blast to kind of open it up, then who else can open it up? Then this will be the question, right, for Kagendra. If not, it could be Super Gens with Blue, but other than that, they don't really have much option to start the fight.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really unfortunate. Like, Blacklist really, like, reacting so fast, Renegade not quite landing that. Kagendra will be able to back off into safety. Blacklist playing this fairly well. They're increasing their goal lead. It's like slowly but surely from 1k now it's up to 3. And honestly, this is like the lowest KDA, like, in terms of, like, in the matches we have seen so far, 3 for 2.
Oh yeah, it is. Especially when we are almost at 8 minutes now, and also the lowest gap when it comes to net worth as well. But Blacklist Academy, well, they're not stopping yet. They are trying to get the bottom turret, but not able to do so just yet.
Oh, again split, but he gets dragged, and they were able to take out one member. Dominic taken out of the picture. That penalty zone was expanded, but the good counter engage from Kage.
Yeah, it looks like their best bet at starting a fight is going to be Super Gens here. Mizuki, because, well, the Aluminum Blast needs time to charge, so will not be a good option for them to start the fight. So they really need to keep Super Gens alive when they start fighting.
Oh, they really, like Haji has nowhere else to go. An Astral Recall and Echo has been expanded. Numenon Blast lands onto thin air. Nothing for it. While 2 falls on the side of Blacklist.
But 20 more seconds before the next objective is up, and that's going to be the Lord. And if we look at the flickers onto the side of Kagendra, most of them are on cooldown now. And by the time the Lord is up, probably we only have K dot up, but Mizuki as well as Super Gens, their cooldown will still be active by then.
I think see how they're playing this is that Kage, it's like they want to be able to split up the fight. That is when Blacklist is the weakest. Like we can see like the minute they are able to collapse and pick off members one by one, this is their composition. This is the strength of it. Blacklist, in the minute they miss a big ultimate, whether it's penalty zone or the Tyrant's Rage Revenge combo, it's go time for Kage.
Oh, speaking about go time, looks like it's going to be go time. Dominic could be pulled back anytime soon, but looks like they won't focus onto that for now. They're still keeping at bay, and Super Gens tries to get away, but Super Gens will be target. Super Gens will be first one to go down, and Super Gens is out, taken out by Haji.
Not quite enough damage to take out the members of Blacklist, it appears. But I think surely Kage, like I think this is like ever since the reveal of Beatrix, like you are able to just take turrets at such an alarming rate. It's just so nasty.
Yeah, Beatrix definitely is one of those very good turret ticking sort of heroes. But to take this objective next, that's going to be the Lord, might be a little bit difficult. Mizuki, we can see him waiting for the right moment, waiting for Lord to go down. But then again, it's going to be Dominic going in for the backline onto Mets, and Mets is suffering right now. Dominic chasing him away at the same time. Rendo gets a kill for himself, gets onto K-Dot too. Going to be double kill. Dominic getting onto Mets. They're just trading it back their lives. But Kagendra, now there's nothing much more they can do. They need to reset.
I think instead of a reset, they really have to wait it out. Like, that was engagement favoring Blacklist. The fact that they're able to secure the Lord and like take out 3 members of Kage while Kage gets nothing out of it. But let's look in terms of the itemizations. Lancelot is a tank slot.
Okay.
I was right on this. They're really just going full out for like just bulking up and relying like the damage coming out from the Eve and the Claude.
Yeah, so I hope that over-reliance will not bite them back in the back later on. But so far, it's looking so good for them. As we can see, they are able to not only secure objectives, but because they are such a tanky lineup, they're able to just shoot away, especially Mets, who's playing the Beatrix, and not allowing him to be part of the fight at all.
And right now, Kage, like just having a brief look at the itemization, they are like slightly behind in terms of farm. They could definitely use 1 or 2 more items to be able to take on these 5v5 fights again, Blacklist. But I think it's still quite difficult. Ideally, they still go for pickoffs, but Blacklist playing this, like look at how like top waves in middle is synced up and just pushing in, while bottom not so much considering how quickly that Lord has spawned, and it's the first Lord of the game. So I think for now, Blacklist is just playing according to the plan here.
Yeah, Blacklist, so far so good, because like every objective they managed to take. And at the same time, we can see that Kagendra, they are gathering up. They want to take this fight. I guess it's a little bit still early. We say that, okay, they want to secure the Lord, but I guess they just want to find that confidence again if they are able to take 1 or 2 members of Blacklist down.
I suggest not. I mean, maybe they could consider going for a split push. They have a Hayabusa. They absolutely should do that, and they should do like pretty good housekeeping for now, because right now Blacklist is just camping in their jungle, taking whatever camps they could. Renergy, you gotta stop doing this. What was that?
But that was a beautiful catch. Not gonna lie, but we're not done yet. Those super games pulling one behind. Haji might be taken out next, and now he is out. Mizuki survives. K-Dot might be the next target, but K-Dot tries to get away, but beautifully landed by Renergy to get a knockup there. Immediately taking out K-Dot, and they know that K-Dot is one of their biggest damage dealers, and without K-Dot, they can continue to push.
Yo, that was a 3-man Numenon blast earlier. What was that reaction timing from Mizuki? But unfortunately, it was still a 1-for-2 trade. How was Blacklist able to survive for so long?
I guess that's where your theory, when you mentioned about like, okay, going for a tanky lineup, I guess that's the answer. Even if the Numenon Blast managed to land onto 3, but they're still able to tank it out. And we might see a next one coming.
I mean, honestly, this is so terrifying. Blacklist is just going for like, I think, like what, 4 protect 1 kind of strategy here. Split already expanded. Actually lands on to Renergy. Renergy taking very low. But Meow actually fall. Rindo! Backline.
Wow, beautifully done by Rindo at the backline. And you have Super Red at the front line at the same time. After dealing with the backline, the Luminal Blast will not connect. But that last hit onto Mizuki will not land as well. But Rindo did his job. He got the 2 backlines, immediately going for a split push at the top.
Oh no. He doesn't have his purple. He has to be able to go back. Tyro manipulation. He's forcing him not to go back. There are going onto the base, knocking on the crystal. Kage cannot do anything to defend against Blacklist as they take game 1.
Victory!
I mean, during the start, it does look like they're able to challenge Black.